Hello my friends, welcome to Inside Out Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha, and today we're gonna again think how we can replace this sort of battery. So this is JVC BN-R3610 3.6 lithium ion rechargeable batteries for which is used in this kind of mini disc players. Maybe used somewhere else, but definitely in this mini disc player. Also used similar battery used in AIWAs as well. So JVC and AIWA using this battery. This is pretty cool battery because it is lithium rechargeable 3.7 volt. So it's decent amount of energy stored here. So a 3.7 volt 700 milliamp versus, for example, this guy 1.2 volt 1350 milliamp, which is actually pretty decent as well, but energy stored here substantially bigger. Even the battery itself is bigger, which is awesome. But I'm not sure how long it usually lasted when it's new, but these days this is an Obtainium. Okay, so this is pretty much an Obtainium, and this battery is pretty much dead. It's kind of kicking a little bit. I think I don't even know what's gonna happen if I just plop it in here. Nothing. Oh no, okay. What I do? Alright, so it did say it has the charge, but believe me, if you see it's dropping right there. Yeah, it's still kind of alive, but its capacity, it's only like 40 milliamps, which is nothing. It's only like a minute of operation. So it's still, at least it's still alive. Okay. So what we can do? Another possible option is to replace this battery with modern existing something. All right. So I did some research, and here what I come up with. As you saw in one of my previous review, this battery. So obviously, it's not the same. It's definitely not gonna work, right? So we have to come up with something which is gonna replace this battery with this, and I did come up with something. So here's my holder. Probably you saw in internet whole bunch of different holders like that. It's a popular, obviously, idea. So I'm not here inventing any kind of wheel. I'm reinventing the wheels. But my idea is a little bit different, and I didn't really copy anything. I just designed it from scratch. And today we're gonna see if this thing operates and how it operates, if it any useful. So any interesting designs here. So I've designed the similar notch right here. This is to prevent people to inserting battery kind of opposite direction, just to make sure the polarity is observed. But at the end of story, and it doesn't matter. So when you use this, you would know that you insert it this way only, not kind of like this way. Yeah, so this is design feature number 1. Design feature number 2 is to insert this battery in here. Battery goes like this and easily can be taken out. Alright, so this is design feature number 2. So it's like can be taken out just like that. And now let's just build this thing, because it requires a little bit more little parts. So we need a screw, we need a little piece of wire. Okay, so let's start with piece of wire. So just find a little, any kind of piece of wire you have around. Could be even multi-strand piece of wire, but this is beefy piece of wire I have sitting around. And in order, it's probably a little bit too long. You need like a half of it, but whatever I have. I would suggest making little loop right here, little loop right here, just bend it like this and fish it through just like that. Okay, so you have a little contact right there, so like a contact point. Now you just bend it over like this, take your screw. This is like M3 screw, pretty much of any length. Probably not shorter than 10 millimeters. I'll tell you why. Then take a screwdriver and just force this screw in. Oops, a little bit. If you pick the very thick wire, you would have an issues of of tapping this screw because wire is thick, but you see it's going in nicely. At some point, before you completely screw it in, you can just take your pliers of a sort or snippers and just snip the wire, because wire in between the screw and the wire are going to be good electrical contact already, so you can just like snip it off, maybe even lower than that, just like that. And then continue screwing the screw back. Sometimes it's going to be pretty tight. So as you realize, this is going to be one of the terminals which is going to be simulating this part. So you have to properly screw this in. So probably at this you see how little this is actually inset, but let's keep it as that. Now take your battery and just plop it in here, just like that. And if it sticks out too much, just press on it. This is gonna form it exactly as it needed to be. Okay, so there is a little bit of wire right here. Okay, well, believe you or not, we are done. So take this, plop into your player, observe polarity. That's not gonna let you insert it like this, it's gonna stuck. And voila! If you're having issues of opening this, like me, for example, in this case, you see it's sort of kind of pushing it back. Go here, take your screwdriver, screw it a little bit more, kind of more shallow here, right? You see that? Try it in. Okay, this is a little bit better. Still a little bit too tight, so you can still try to screw it more, but if you screw it too much, it's not gonna be making any good contact. All right, maybe a little bit more. You can adjust it depending on your specific player and springiness of your springs. All right, as you see, it working. So let's put some mini disc in here and see how it works, or if it works. Alright, I prepared my task disc and I have my headphones, the cheesiest headphones ever. Okay, so headphones go in here. I'm not gonna use a remote. Alright, so just plop it open. Play. Yep, and it is going. Yeah. That's not too bad. So now, the only thing I would like to understand how long this particular battery gonna last. And for this, I'm gonna take this player with me to work and gonna give it a good go. So probably just to capture how much time this thing gonna last. I think that's gonna be it, guys. So here is another one I made as well, but this time, as you see, it doesn't have this lip to prevent to insert battery. Where is the battery, by the way? I lost battery already. Oh, here we are. So if you compare them, they go like this. So there is no lip to prevent opposite insertion, but you don't care really. If you know what you're doing, you're gonna always insert it this first. Okay, I think this is gonna be it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be do with this design. Either gonna be share it or try to sell it on my Etsy. I'll try to sell it first and then we'll see where it goes. This is a prototype. When I'm gonna make a production thing, it's gonna be much nicer finish. This is made of IBS. I'm probably gonna make it from PETG and would have whole lot of different colors. But as you see, it is super easy to make. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I hope that was useful. Please subscribe, like. Happy to hear from you as well. Please comment and stay safe and ciao.